Hey there, it's me. Late night Critsy. It's late. I'm playing the games middle of the night. It's 2 in the morning. This is gonna have a good time. It's gonna be fun. Welcome to another Roguelike Roulette. Roguelike, Neo Scavenger. That's the one we're playing today. Number 23, Neo Scavenger. It's very fun. Very fun game. Sorry, I was just making sure that I'm all set to record. Alright, so if you've never heard of this game, it's considered by some to be a roguelike. It's not really a proper one. It's somewhat randomly generated, but there's a lot of preconceived things that you're gonna be going. That's very loud too. Let me just turn it down a little bit. I can't hear myself talking. I don't want to get too loud. There. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Uh, yeah, no, like 7 or 6, whatever. Oh, that's better. Anyways, so yeah, it's randomly generated survival sort of deal, kind of like Cataclysm, but with a lot less action and a lot more reading. A little bit more roleplay, and yeah, it's basically create a character. He wakes up in a coma, whatever. And we're gonna see that in a minute. It's very 28 and a half days later. Yeah, however many days it's supposed to be. I like that movie, so I'm not making fun of it because I hate it. Anyway, yeah, we're going to make our character here now. Because beating things up is boring, I was actually thinking, I would make a MacGyver sort of character, so that all of the traits here, medic, mechanic, hacker, trapping, botany, lockpicking, electrician, mechanic, all those things. Um, and I guess hiding would be good too, but I'm not gonna. And then some very horrible detriments. Like a fragile and feeble, which is, you get hurt more and you do less damage, and I guess insomniac maybe, so that I can get sure, eagle eye. Yeah. Sorry, it was just confirming that my audio was recording right. Anyway, right, here's the game. Yeah, we're getting into the game here. Now, let me just get in my reading tone. You wake up disoriented, slumped over the base of an empty cryo-sleep pod, still damp from cryo fluid. The thick dust from the floor clings to your skin, leaving a clean spot on the ground where a large 5 is painted. Across the room there is an open door to a hallway and a broken window leading outside. But just as you gather your wits, an unearthly scream erupts from down the hall beyond the doorway. Something is coming, and fast. Oh no. And now here comes the gameplay, everybody. Yeah, you get encounters like this, which is, just a big reading thing, and then a bunch of options here. Like you can jump out the window, or you can use any number of skills that you have picked. Usually, you get like 1 or 2. But here I have picked like fucking 7 or so. Only 5 of which are applicable here. Whatever. Yeah, so you have botany. You can somehow use your knowledge of plants. Electrician, you can rig the door shut, or hacking does the same thing. And mechanics hacking, mechanics, and electrician in this scenario does the same thing. And then the medic, you can dump another poor cryo sleep guy onto the ground. But we're going to use botany here because we don't want to hurt anybody or deny our chances to get into that cool door. Anyway, a plant catches your eye as you scan the room for supplies. Ricinus communis. The castor oil plant is growing from the window. You remember that this plant can be highly toxic and most animals will avoid it if possible. Breaking off some plants, you quickly stomp on the leaves and the seeds, rubbing the fragments on your feet and hands. You scatter the resin in the doorway just in time. The predatory, dog-like creature comes to a halt as it reaches the doorway, sniffing the plants and shaking its head in disgust. You thrust your hands towards it, and it steps back further, obviously uninterested in your toxic scent. I'm sorry, I giggled because toxic is a very hot word on the internet lately. Anyway, with one more huff, it pads down the hall, looking for more palatable prey. Yeah. Alright, now we can search the console for information. Uh, you're standing in an empty cryostasis room, though it looks like you might have been the only survivor. Alright, check the, there's Anton Blubber. He is, what, emergency contact. No, no data. Could have sworn these things said something about their employment or whatever. Alright, search for clues in here. The dust on the ground makes it easy for your trained eye to pick out one set of tracks in particular. They seem to belong to a humanoid dragging something, probably a mantle or a cloak. It was here fairly recently, probably in the past 24 hours. It entered through the doorway and walked to your stasis tank, went to the control console, and then left. You put good money on that it wasn't the dog man you just faced. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we can climb out the window. Oh, fuck, I forgot to read. I'm so used to just clicking right through this stuff. You're in the parking lot of the Geiger's cryo facility, but everything looks disused and in disrepair. Plants have pushed their way through the pavement and over the facility. Yeah, and over the facility. Worst of all, nothing looks familiar. You don't remember this place or even why you're here. Your frustration mounts, but you catch it and put it back in check. Might as well take a look around. And, of course, oh, fuck, the UI is so tiny because of my freaking uh, recording resolution. Okay, scavenge. First things first, we're going to scavenge the cryo facility itself because we can use our medic and eagle eye. Despite its high-tech appearance, this facility seems to be tucked away in the wilderness out of sight. This bodes well for chances of finding something of value or even shelter, provided nothing else to set up shop here, blah blah blah. Yeah, so basically I can use eagle eye and medic to obtain... Where's the bag? Here. Here? No, fuck. No, yeah, that is the bag. Okay. Um, yeah. So I found a first aid kit with some bandages in it and some kind of pills. That's okay. Uh, amoxicillin, amoxicillin, I don't know. And yeah, so art antibiotics and painkillers, cool. And we found a multi-tool. Cool. We're going to put our little this hospital strap into this first aid kit here. And right, there we go. I'm getting used to the thingy here again. Right, and last things last, we're going to climb back into the window and explore down the hall where the dog man came from. That's a good trick, a good tip. Outside of the cryo chamber, there's a debris-filled corridor that looks disused. You climb over piles of refuse and rubble and come across a blocked doorway. Plaque on the wall reads, Exam Room 17. Forcing the barricade aside, you peer into what looks like a clinic exam room. While there appears to be little worth looting, this room looks like it would make a great hold-up site. Exam room 17 has been added to the campsite. It's cool. Yeah, now we have this big old room that we can sleep in. We can also mess with the electrical panels and get some light and heating in here. Right? We're going to use that real quick just so that we can have the recipes for the future. Yes, yes, yes. There's the event. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to read it. Looks like the lighting is still in good shape, but the wiring is busted. Yeah, pretty much the stuff of that caliber. Yep. Okay. Now we can leave. Time has passed. Maybe it's time to go look around again. Yeah. Okay. Confirm. No. Yes, there we go. And we're going to move into little suburbs here. As you approach the town, there is no sign of activity. Buildings are in ruin, vehicles are overturned and blackened with fire. Explosion marks radiate out from the walls and pavement. In the distance, strange-looking creatures circle in the sky. like monstrous, leathery vultures. The world has drastically changed from what you knew. Some of the cataclysm has befallen Earth. Some sort of cataclysm has befallen Earth, returning mankind to the Dark Ages. And along with it, your hopes of finding a warm meal and some answers. You decide to look around and scavenge what you can from the ruins. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of a power gaming, just assuming I'm going to do that. All right, so we have abandoned houses and storage sheds. Storage shed, not much loot, but we can, yeah, we can activate our mechanics thing to make it a little safer to loot, but it's not very dangerous to loot in the first place. So, ooh, what do we have? Ooh, a crowbar and a box and clothing. Cool. Let's just throw this fucking gown down. Hoodie, pants. Yeah, man. Now we got real clothes on, and we're going to wield that sack. Put a box in that sack. Cell phone. We can put this in our pocket knife. Go figure. We're going to wield that crowbar just in case, even though we're going to be avoiding fighting. And we got some bullets. I'm gonna put that in our hoodie. Yeah, so it can at least be sold. Is this cell phone? Cell phone has a battery in it. Empty that. Is that battery charged? Nah. Well, I mean, I can maybe sell it later. $1. Nah, it's almost worthless, so let's not worry about it. I guess I can take some tinfoil, and I'm just gonna leave those pebbles. Can I put the sack on my back? No. I have to carry it in my hand. Right, time to keep going. Let's keep scavenging. Houses, we're looking for shoes now. Now we can use a crowbar to increase our loot. Yeah, but it'll also make us less sneaky. I've probably alerted nearby creatures, it says. Battery, rags. I'm gonna put a rag over my mouth, just so that I look mysterious. Got a smudge stick, pebbles, shards of glass, a shiv. Okay, and a plastic bottle, I guess. I mean, no reason not. Well, yes, there is a reason not to, because I don't actually have enough room. Whatever, we don't need a plastic bottle. Alright, keep scavenging, because I need shoes. Using my crowbar more. How much is the durability? Yeah, 26%, and let's see how the durability does now. In the turn. Oh, fuck, a dog. Oh no. Dog's probably gonna get me. And I can't get away from him, because he's too close. I'm gonna take cover real quick. Can I? No, I can't. I can't draw him into a trap right now, so we're just going to attack him while he's vulnerable. Um, Player attacks feral dog. Dog is hit with the thingy. Last move was an attack. I don't. Okay, yeah, he hit my chest. I'm not used to this combat system. Alright, we can lure him into a trap. Yeah? Yep, keep luring him into traps. Lures into a trap. Yeah, he also got me with a bite. Fuck. Yes, 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 he's fallen. Let's make a big ol' attack. Kick him while he's down. Yeah, kick that dog. Right? And dog is dead. Cool. I'm actually impressed that I managed to do that, considering my character is like both frail and weak. How wounded am I? Let me look at my health. I have a cut on my head and my chest. My head got bit by the dog. We also got the dog corpse there, which I could butcher. And I didn't. I can't remember what the durability on my crowbar was before. Yeah, I don't think I want to waste any durability butchering that dog corpse. We aren't that hungry. Alright, so look at this abandoned house. Again, crowbar it. Okay, so it's at 26%. Didn't find anything, but crowbar 25.9. Okay, so it only takes like 0.1% of a crowbar hit. Yeah, or of a crowbar to hit things. Yeah. Right, we're in the woods now. We don't actually need anything there, so we're going to move back to the cryo facility. Nothing in these woods. I'm just looking for another town to loot, but it's not quite day. Oh hey, a bunch of shacks in these woods. they might be locked. So, which means that there's going to be a lot of loot. Being far removed from urban centers, this secluded shack may have more promise. However, it may also be the home of a survivalist or a militia member, so beware of booby traps. Big old crowbar. What do we have? We have a dead or squirrel and a saucepan, which we do want to take. Can we put it in the box? Yes, we can put it in the box. And we have some edible berries that we're going to eat just right now. And we got a spear, which I like a lot more than using our crowbar. However, we have no way of carrying it unless we do some weird storage shit. Is there anywhere that I could? No, can't store it anywhere. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to carry that. However, we can carry a squirrel corpse. So yeah, just make note of that spear there. I like spears. I don't know if you can actually make reaching attacks, but yeah, I like spears because you can reach with them. And another, oh, just mobile home. I'm just gonna normal loot that. Oh, cut on some broken glass. It was a stupid mistake, but while trying to reach a blocked room from the outside, you cut yourself on the broken glass from the window. It'll sting for a while. It's nothing serious. Okay, move on to this little town. End the turn. See what was moving over there. I don't know. Alright, anything else? Abandoned mobile homes and the storage shed, which honestly isn't going to have any shoes in it, so I don't know why I'm looking, but got the crowbar. Ooh, a duffel bag. Ooh, how much space? Oh boy. Actually, we wait. I can put it over my shoulder, or what? Dude, you can put a duffel bag over your shoulder. I can carry so much loot right now. Oh, and we got a single shoe. We got a single left shoe. Dude, and some string. That's something that we need for our shelter. We can put a t-shirt under this hoodie. 84% and 96%. We don't need another hoodie, but I'll take it anyway because we have the room. Rags, sure. String, we already have string, I think, somewhere. We have string up the wazoo, or whatever. Actually, I'm going to put the box there and then put that inside the box. We are carrying a sack with a box in it and a duffel bag with, yeah, whatever. Saucepan, binoculars. I'm gonna put that on my neck and, oh, you can wear multiple things on your neck. Okay. I'm wearing both my pendant and my binoculars. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry if it lags when I move the screen like this. Right, we got another shack in the woods. Hopefully we can get another shoe. If not, maybe we can put rags on her foot. Also hide, because I saw a fucking dog. Abandoned mobile home. Crowbar, I guess, just in case. Broken bottle, shirts, jeans, 54%, 81%, no. Lighter. Wait, does it have any? It has a little bit in it. We're gonna put that in our hoodie pocket. And I guess I'll take a plastic bottle. Sure. Anything else? We got twigs and stuff. No. I'm gonna need water soon. Not quite soon, but okay. End the turn. All right. Up to the north, there's a little metropolitan center. Yeah. Little civic center. Little city 17. Little apocalypse town. Shed. Ooh, a locked shed. We can open that. Let's see. Force my way in. Scavenge with a lighter. Yeah, man, we're gonna get loot up the air. Got a crowbar. It's at 87%. That one's at 20%. Yeah. Nope, didn't pick up the one I wanted. Yeah, man. There we go. Got cargo pants too. Oh man, more storage. Oh, and split this stack up. Is it control? Oh, is it shift? Yes, shift. A Gauss rifle. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take that recipe. Oh boy, put the lighter in the box. And just shards. Alright. I don't think I needed instructions on how to make shards, but okay. Thanks. Anyway, jacket's still not as good as my current jacket. Alright. Oh, fuck. A stranger. Stranger danger. I don't wanna deal with it. Go round the hill. Oh, shoot. As you pick your way through the overgrown ruins, a peculiar sound becomes briefly audible. It disappears, but again in a moment as if carried by air currents. It's a distant humming like a small gas engine, out of place in the stillness of the empty forests and abandoned buildings. Oh no, where is it? Uh-oh, what's this building? I actually forgot about this, but I do remember it now. Now, what could this building be? Let's try to scavenge for more shoes while we're here. Apartment buildings? Yeah, could have some shoes. Yep, I hurt my hand, but fuck me. Lighter, loot, crowbar. No fucking, no dice. All right, here we go. Uh, as the source of the distant sounds come fully into view, no, finally comes into view. All right. You stop in your tracks, unsure whether it's safe to continue. Ahead, you see a titanic warehouse, like one of those distribution centers from before the apocalypse. It's a there's a dull roar of ethanol generators. Okay, ethanol generators combined with the occasional rev of an unsuppressed exhaust from off-road vehicles. Figures seem to be milling about from a low extension in the right, and the occasional ATV arrives. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to burp. I'm not supposed to do that. Figures seem to be milling about from the low extension on the right, and the occasional ATV arrives and departs without fanfare. You don't think you've been spotted yet. This is far out, though, with all the activity. No, no, okay. I'm, I'm just an idiot. It's not this is far out. It's you don't think you've been spotted yet this far out. Okay, dumb Critsy. Though, with all this activity, it's not hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Fuck. Let's perform reconnaissance. Peering into the distance, you see a bright sign reading, Zomzoms, a place to eat. Hanging over the giant garage door, fenced off behind a trap and tarp and barb. Just give me a second to get my head in the game. Hanging over a giant garage door, fenced off behind a tarp and barbed wire, bright lights, welding arcs, and the peculiar shadows can be seen from a fenced-off area, and more lights from within the warehouse. A semi-trailer attached to one of the loading bays acts as a makeshift gate and a pedway into the warehouse. Ragged-looking figures line up alongside the trailer watched over by armed mercenaries. It looks more like a club than anything else, except for that tarp area. Then you see it, a truck on the other side, offloading prisoners or slaves of some sort. And that doesn't bode well, but again, people come and go freely everywhere else, and you are entering voluntarily through the pedway. Let's approach the line. When in line, you feel a flutter of anxiety each time the line advances. With each step, you try to catch a glance of what's going on through the doorway of the trailer, but you still can't tell. Most of the people in line are ragtag-looking, wearing mismatched clothes and stinking of sweat. Some confused, others bored. The guards are better groomed by comparison, though you suspect they'd just as soon murder you for your clothes if they weren't being paid. Wow. All of these people sound like me. Uh, up a few wooden planks up a few wooden plank steps, you step inside the semi-trailer and hollow sound. Ugh. I need to learn to just stop if I'm having trouble reading. Up a few wooden plank steps, you stop inside a semi-trailer, and the hollow sounds of a crowd echo through the narrow corridor from the warehouse. To your right is a clipboard and a mesh booth where attendants is collecting fees and weapons from stamping and stamping people before they walk down the trailer into the warehouse. Stock or spectator, the attendant drones. No, stock or spectator, the attendant drones, disinterestingly past you. Um, I actually remember how this goes. I don't remember my first time here, so I'm going to go with that, which was to ask a question. Huh? Never mind, she exhales, stamping your hand with a symbol and number, and nods to you another faintly grizzled merc. Uh, yeah, sure. Who checks you for weapons. You receive a shit for your confiscated weapons and are ushered down the trailer. You hear the man behind you answer spectator to the attendant before passing through the wall alongside the warehouse proper. Oh no, I've made a mistake. Inside is one part super club and one part gladiator pit. A wall of sound assaults your ears, and you cross the threshold. Part human cacophony, part generator exhaust, mostly frenetic industrial music, and the smell of food and smoke. You can't hear it over the noise, but you feel your stomach grumble at the smell of sweet barbecue. The cavernous warehouse is dominated by a dirt-floored arena with high mesh walls. Spectators ring the pit on three sides, the fourth reserved for a large garage door leading outside of the tarp-fenced courtyard. Beyond the door, you can catch the flash of welding arcs where it appears the scrapyard robots are being prepared. All right. And opposite of the garage door, the thing you really care about right now, a wide booth with grills spewing sweet and spicy smoke into the rafters above. People clamor to get at it, but walk away with their prize smeared all over their hands and lips alike. Barbecue. As you wade through the dirty patrons intent on manhandling some ribs, or beans and rice, or whatever they've got cooking over there. Who knows how long it's been since, how long you've been in cryo. How long it's been since you had a hot meal. Pressing your way through this final wall of hungry patrons, you get to elbow in on the counter. Yeah, sure. And desperately try to make eye contact with one of the servers. A few eternal minutes later, one of the apron-clad food slingers glances at you, and you make a nod like an excited dog. He reaches into a smoker box and withdraws a loaded skewer and places it in your hand. Sweet, succulent barbecue. Savoring it at first, you start to grow paranoid that it'll be snatched off your hands, and you bear down on it with a renewed fervor, huddling against your lips as you absently walk away from the grill. This meat, it's like good, fully developed veal. Not young, not yet beef. Yes, it's definitely like that, and not like any other meat you've ever tasted. In fact, so much so that you think no person with a palate of ordinary human sensitivities could distinguish it from veal. It's mild, good meat, with no other sharply defined or highly characteristic taste, such as, for instance, goat or high game or even pork might have. The steak is slightly tougher than prime veal, a little stringy, but not too tough or stringy to be agreeably edible. The roast is tender, and color, texture, and smell as well as taste strengthens your certainty that all the meats you habitually know, veal, is not one meat which this meat is accurately comparable. Just then, an announcer pipes up with that oscillating voice every strip club DJ seems to have. Can you count, suckers? I have to be quiet, though, so I can't do a loud, cool, over-the-top voice. He shouts. Patrons start yelling back. I said, can you count, suckers? On cue, a questionnaire-fueled wave, testosterone-fueled wave, not questionnaire, wave of shouts comes back from the floor. Raise those numbers, he calls with expectation, and everybody raises their fists in unison. The music changes, lights switch to UV, and numbers appear all over the stamped hands. Your heart starts to race as you realize what's happening. Looking around, everyone has a stamp, but most of them don't look like yours. Everyone has numbers, but it's clear that what the symbols are. Most patrons have silhouettes of vultures next to their numbers. You look at your land. You look down at your hand. Yours is a lamb. Oh no. The announcer calls a number, a low number. You feel a bit nauseous, but also relieved. You raise your hand. Nearby patrons are looking suddenly, then quickly losing interest in it. A scream of protest erupts from the far side of the arena. Everybody nearby looks across where a commotion is starting. A man is hoisted into the air, like a crowd surfer into a concert, and propelled towards the arena gate. Patrons claw at the remainder of his barbecue. Patrons claw at the remainder of his barbecue from his flailing hands, fighting over it like dogs. Guards wrangle the struggling man and toss him into the dirt floor at the arena's gate is sealed behind him. The winner is a filthy, weak, and confused-looking human as he clambers to his feet, cracking and squeaking around like crescendos from the... No, as he clambers to his feet, a clacking and squeaking sound crescendos from the opposite end of the arena. Cheers start erupting throughout the warehouse as the source of the noise rolls into the arena through the garage door. The bot is little more than a heavy, treaded ring of barbed spikes haphazardly hung over an LED ticker that sits atop its mass. No, a haphazardly hung LED ticker hangs atop its mass, flickering the words Morning Star, confirming your suspicions as to its nature. Without pausing, the bot starts closing in on the human, who, to his credit, has given up on rattling the gate and is now facing the more immediate danger. He starts circling left, leading the bot to one side of the pit, and then dashes right as fast as he can, bypassing the bot. The move buys him a few seconds as the bot spins to place in place on its treads, but he ends up in the same situation on the reverse side of the arena. This continues for a few laps with a human visibly wearing down. Perhaps realizing his error, he switches tactics and leads the robot towards a support column and allows it to get close before ducking around behind it. The bot starts turning in place, but the tread gets hooked on the pillar, and for a moment it appears to be stuck. You can sense a tinge of hope in the man as he watches the bot rock to and fro for several seconds. However, the bot's rocking eventually frees it, and it turns to face him again. Crestfallen, the man returns to his original strategy of dodging the robot like a bullfighter, ever more slowly with each pass. It doesn't take long for the robot to wear down its already weakened prey, and it scores the first hit, trampling its leg under its treads. The man lets out a cry of pain, lost in a wave of cheering from the crowd. The robot backs up. The man hardly has time to limp before it rams him again, this time following through and impaling him against the wall. Oh no. Drunk with bloodlust, the crowd is now screaming as the robot backs away once more from the stumbling, bleeding man. The bot rams him into the wall one more time and backs away, this time with a human stuck on its spikes. The crowd cries out in ecstasy, which eventually simmers down to a rabble as the arena service personnel remove the entrails. Oh, gross. Your mouth agape, you suddenly feel a wave of nausea. You begin looking around, panicked. Try to leave or try to rub off the stamp? Try to fucking leave. Spotting the way you came in, you decide to split. Maybe you can hand in your shit and get your stuff. Shit? Kit? Whatever. And go. Hell, maybe you should just forget the stuff and leave it before anyone notices you. Hazarding a glance back at the arena. They're still dragging the remains off the floor. Maybe you'll reach the door before they're done. You push back through the crowd and glancing off your shoulders and elbows as you go. Everybody you clear, though, seems to be replaced by two more dirty, hungry corpses. You all move like a river's current towards the door with the grill, and directly opposing your progress. Your hands start to grow clammy as you feel panic, time slipping away, whatever. Caught in a tight knot of people, you frustratingly push, knocking a couple to the ground. Retaliation is swift, and soon you're pushed down and turned and kicked for good measure. The tide of people sweeps over you, and you struggle to regain your feet. Angling your shoulder forward, you press on. The door is almost visible now. And then the music drops out. The announcer's hateful voice resounds. Can you count, suckers? The ritual is starting again. I said, can you count, suckers? The chorus of madness ensues. Raise those numbers! You raise your fist in defeat. The music changes. Lights switch to UV. Numbers appear. The doorway casts a taunting light across the heads in front of you. You hear him call out your number almost before it happens, imagining the sounds of each digit in your head. Your body is swept up and too tired to struggle for their entertainment, you let yourself be carried back across the sea of people. You funneled through the gate and managed to land on your feet, crouched with your hands down for balance. The gate rattles and closes behind you, and you stare at the dirt, waiting. Then the sounds of metallic feet jar you from your daze. You can't see it yet, but it sounds like a heavy monstrosity. The steps are staggered too, overlapping in a strange rhythm. The doorway stands empty for a moment longer, and then you see a curved, segmented leg strike the ground from one side. Another follows, and then two more. A metallic monster, almost 3 times your height, pulls itself from around the corner, and cheers of excitement boom throughout the warehouse. Your stomach sinks as you take in the sight of the machine. A large crushing arm swings maniacally from a platform, able to reach in any direction, and supported by 6 radially symmetric legs, and under the chassis, a blade on an axle, much like the main rotor of a helicopter, except upside down. Oh, fuck. Panic? Okay, I could panic. Let's see. Eagle Eye, I would look for weaknesses. Trapping, try to trap it. Mechanic, go for the legs. And hacking, I could try to trap the bot with my knowledge of robots. Now see, all of those things sound really boring. While they would be an impressive show of my MacGyver-like skill, they would not be a very good show. So I think I'm going to use Eagle Eye here to look for weaknesses. Yeah, because I'm pretty sure all of these are going to get me out of this situation. They don't always offer bad options. Or I could panic. Can I do both? No, of course not. Alright, you watch closely for as the robot approaches. It's a clever design, those radio legs. Can switch direction fast, and no need to turn around either. Its armature, too. Its range of motion is near complete, save for the area under the chassis, which has a rotor blade that probably makes short work of you. You let it get a bit closer, then bolt around to the other side of it, backpedaling to the other side of the arena. The robot's walk seems to track you directly, and the arm swings to face you a moment later. Wait, wasn't the sensor on that arm? Looking closely, you're sure enough that is. That can't be right. You're sure walking, oh, sorry, that's the music. I thought like a truck was going by. You're sure the walking motion had followed you before that sensor had a fix. Testing your theory, you stand adjacent to the wall and duck below the mesh line. You crawl along the ground for a few meters, watching the robot. Its focus stays on you the whole time. You stand up, dart to the opposite wall, and duck again. For good measure, you feign running across one direction as you duck, then deke backwards once below the lip. The robot closes into where you were, sweeping away from you along the wall. Something doesn't add up. That bot's rigged to look like it's autonomous, but you're pretty sure that it's being remote controlled and from someone on this side of the warehouse. The rotor blade spins up. It's got to be a human controller. He'll probably skirt this wall with the blade on, hoping to catch you in his blind spot with the area of effect weapon. The robot would have seen you by now. Yeah, the robot would have seen me ducking there, because it's clearly in line of sight of the robot. However, not for the man. We're going MacGyver up in here, yeah? You decide to call this guy out. You walk calmly into the center of the arena, turn to face the crowd like he's likely in, and cross your arms as if waiting. He comes after you. It'll reveal to most that there is indeed a blind spot along the wall. The pilot, wherever he is, must have realized his error. The robot continues its sweep of the wall, crashing into the corner by the garage door, and scrabbles to ineffectually there. Clever. Looks like an AI glitch now, long enough to make his escape before he's found out. Anyway, it must hurt leaving all that kit behind, but who knows what this place does to cheaters. Audibly disappointed, the crowd's roar settles back into a babbling noise, and the pit's guards open the gate. You decide to make yourself an exit before they have a chance to call another lucky winner. Bouncing your way back out to the door, you step into the brightly lit trailer and present your chit to the guard. So I guess that wasn't nearly as fun as I was expecting. I probably should have gone with mechanics, because that said to go for the legs. Probably would have gotten a cheer. He locates the bin with your chit's number and retrieves your things, and amazingly, they're all still there. Though a sign on the wall warns, unclaimed items become property of Zamzam's management. Alright. Better make sure you empty that locker while you still have the chance. Grabbing your things, you sidestep back towards the stairs and step out into the air. Compared to inside, the outdoors is deadeningly quiet, made evident by the ringing of your ears. You head off again towards the tree line. Darn! Could have sworn that you get like an invitation from somebody if you manage to beat the robot. Darn, whatever. Open that. No. Use empty out. There we go. All right. Sack. Duffel bag. No, not Zamzams. Pocket knife and my crowbar. There we go. And we can put the ammo up here, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was more boring than I was expecting. I can go back in. Nah. By the way, those guys are cannibals. Yeah, that sweet succulent meat, if you didn't catch it, is human. It's human. Also, it's very late. I was hoping that I would get an invitation, but that was just an exercise in endless reading. Alright, let's crowbar and lighter. Get some good ass loot. Right? Shoes! They're both left shoes. All right, and we got a gator for the right. Fuck. Let's see. Improper footwear. Improper footwear. Fuck. Alright, whatever. Oh, and a tarp. Yeah, we can take that home. Yes? Yes, we fit it in there. Khaki cargo pants. Water. You can drink that water. Yeah. More bullets? Yeah, more bullets. Anything else? We got a shopping bag, which we can use for quick storage if we need to. Yeah, let's keep going, though. Whoop. And scavenge a little more. Not the destroyed office building or the storage shack. I'm gonna head back into town a little this way, and we got houses here. Oh wait, I don't actually need to loot more, do I? Because I got the shoes. All right, we got a rifle scope, some more plastic bags. I can fit a couple more. Sure. Yeah, let's just head back. Yeah, and we're gonna get a message in the night. Fuck, there's a dog. Just walk a long way. That dog is not gonna follow us all this way. It'll be fine. Yeah. Right, back at the cryo facility. Let's look at the crafting thing. No, look at the camp. Split this. HVAC would take. No. No, the HVAC would need a screwdriver. Fuck. We have everything but the mechanical parts and the screwdriver. Okay. We can at least take some stuff out of our inventory here. Empty it out. Store it in the camp. Uh-huh. Empty it out. Oh, shoot. My squirrel went bad. That's okay. Okay, camp. Tarp. Yeah, a couple boxes. I don't know if I should put these in here. whatever. I don't need all that storage. Got a pan, water bottle. No, I'm gonna leave that out. Okay. Anything else that I should put? Foil, strings, bullets. I wish there was a quick way to put these. No quick swap. No quick swap. All right. Just have to. Actually, I'm gonna leave these bags here. Take that out. Take the cell phone out. Yeah, take this foil and string and stuff out. Yeah. Okay. Now camp. Put all these things in here. Doesn't matter organization right now. I can just deal with it later. All right. And there we go. Should I put the first aid in here? Yeah, I guess. Boop. There we go. Nice and organized. All right. Gonna rest and heal for a little bit. Oh, and night falls. You notice that there's a bright glow coming from the east, clearly visible through the treetops. It's no guarantee, but it could be a sign of civilization. Maybe even a lead on where you are, or who. And if nothing else, it's as good a landmark to strike towards as any. Press the M button to see where that is. Way over there, the glow is way on the east, and that would be our goal. How long have I been recording, though? 46 minutes. That's an average episode. Whatever. Yeah, so we're going to try to get over there, I guess. And if I do get over there, then I guess I'll make this a little series. In the turn, can I try to sleep now? Yeah, just try to sleep in that room. I wasn't able. Wait, did I get to sleep? Or... No, I didn't. Just keep trying to sleep. I am an insomniac, after all. Speaking of which, it is 2:47 right now. I need to get to sleep soon in real life. Oh, nope, couldn't sleep. That's okay. Let's keep on going. Should scavenge here. Scavenge from this lake. Drink some water. Never mind, I don't need to scavenge it. Right, I forgot. We can just, boop, use it. And just use a bunch of water, which counts as drinking it. Boop. And there. And if we get to the woods, we can scavenge for them. There it is. Let's scavenge. And here's a neat thing. Let's use our botany skill to scavenge. Yay! Alright, so now we have a bunch of things. We have some edible mushrooms. If we get some poison ones, we can trick some guys. Yep, we got some poison berries and some very poison mushrooms. Yeah. Basically, things like dogmen and stuff, which you saw in the beginning, will eat anything that they come across. And if you're sleeping on a tile with poison berries set out, you can imagine what happens. Dogmen like berries, apparently. Why am I even scavenging here? I guess I'll take a minute to scavenge at one. Yeah, no useful items, obviously. And end turn. Then we hop up on a hill, see what's ahead. Nothing. Nothing ahead. We're nice and safe for now. Oh no, my t-shirt fell apart. Gotta scavenge for another t-shirt. Let's go to that abandoned house. Yeah, we're gonna scavenge with all the good shit. Nah, nothing. How about... Oh, locked storage sheds. Yeah, I should have gone there in the first place. God dang it. Keep an eye out for traps. Yeah. No useful... Man, who just locks an empty storage shed? Whatever. Yep, keep an eye out for traps. And what do we have? Ooh, a backpack. Yeah, definitely not excessive. A clean rags, a tarp, sure. A DVD. No, a UVD. Alright. A Blu-ray disc. And some bags. Yeah. And all that shit. However, no shirts. I'm gonna go. Oh, fuck! A wanderer. What fell apart? Oh, no, my shoe. My gator fell apart. I need another shoe. Please don't come here. let's just scavenge here real quick. Got apartment buildings crumbling apart. Oh, I never read any of the narrations for these things. You come to check out a crumbling apartment building. It's a mess inside. Broken bricks lay in piles, bits of glass strewn everywhere like glittering dust. Water stains and dead leaves litter the outer edges of the building. Excuse me. And rock dust still covers areas sheltered from the elements. Scavenger before you have obviously picked most of the easy scores clean, but a little elbow grease and some risk-taking might reward an intrepid treasure seeker. Yeah. Right. What did we get? Just some rags and bullets, I guess. I can trade those. I believe you come up at a trading point about like halfway between here and the big old city, which I've never actually gotten to in the full game. I only got there in the trial version, which obviously immediately concludes your session. Because, they gotta sell the game. I don't blame them. Keep on trucking. Wish I had some shoes. I got no shoes having blues. Yep. Got a shack in the forest. Yeah. Oh no, I collapsed the roof with my crowbar. I mean, I don't see why I couldn't still loot it, but whatever. Anything here? We got apartment buildings. Just don't worry about that. We're going to go up to this one over here. This one looks a little more promising. Office tower, abandoned apartment building, locked storage shed. Yes, crowbar. I'm so glad I have this. Look out for traps. Yep, and a flirp flap. It's a flirp flirp. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take some binoculars just because, again, good trading materials. And what are these recipes? Split them apart. We got a recipe for rags, patchwork dyed tunic, and meat. Yeah, I don't need any of those recipes because those are pretty straightforward. Okay. Time to keep trucking right. Just keep going right. This one-way heroics apocalypse edition. And we're gonna have to set up camp somewhere near here soon. Abandoned apartment building. Dude, it's intact and everything. Let's use our crowbar on this. No useful items, but we do have some good campsites in the offices and stuff. Speaking of which, let's no, we can't scavenge any of those, but we can look in. Nope, nothing. What time is it? Does it tell me, or well, let's move on to the next place we can see. Yeah, I'm over encumbered now because I'm fucking tired as heck. It's getting pretty late. Yeah, no, heading over there. All right, come on. You doing good, buddy? You doing good? Office tower. Sleep there. Yeah, we're gonna try to sleep in this office tower. Yep, can't fall asleep, obviously. Yeah, oh yes, we fell asleep. However, we are so cold that we woke up. It's okay. Just try to sleep a little bit. Alright, fine, fine. Couldn't sleep much, but he is less tired now. He's well rested. Could sleep more, but it's okay. Let's look in this place for something. Oh, we got a backpack. We can't put a backpack in a sack, though. That's okay. An empty first aid kit. I guess we can keep that for the storage. And another shoe. My flip is already broken. It's a left shoe, but we can shove it onto my right foot. No problem. And a whole lot of recipes. Let's see what they are. Gauss rifle, sterilized water, compound bow, analyzed water, 308 rifle with a scope, and disassembled drone. I guess we're gonna come up on drones soon enough, probably. And I'm gonna keep that bow. Any medium thread? No wait. No, it's medium compound bow with strap. That's a modification, not a bow. Oh fuck! Who is that? Oh no. Oh, fuck. Who are those guys? I don't recognize them. They're all in black armor. Keep going. Oh, hey, a deer. It's beautiful. Let's spy on that deer. It's a beautiful deer. Oh, hey, two deer. Yeah, cool. What's in this field? It's an open field. Let's look for berries in this field. Nothing. Darn. That's okay. It's a whole herd of deer. Cool. Oh, hey, a forest that we can look for food in. Alright, I have hypothermia too. Think I can make a fire out here, maybe? Get warm? I think I'm gonna try in a sec. I've never actually built a fire. Edible berries, yeah. It's not as simple as Cataclysm where you can just light a bunch of sticks on fire and call it a campfire. Yeah, and more edible berries. That was edible, right? Yes, that one also edible. Yeah, a bunch of edible berries. How about these mushrooms? Yep, edible. This is another perk of having the botany trait. Normally you can't see if these are edible or not. Oh, fuck! My sack fell apart. Oh no. Darn. Oh well. That's so good. No wonder there's so many rags here. Alright. String. Yeah. Alright. Use that. Now, crafting. I haven't shown the crafting skill yet. Or crafting thing yet. So, here's all this shit. How to make campfire. How make camp. We can make food. Fire. Small camp. No, that's a recipe for extinguishing a fire. No, I need a medium campfire. No, I need a small one. Small campfire. One flame source, one kindling. No. I don't have kindling, do I? Do I actually? Let me see. Yeah, okay, we do. Okay. No, not medical, crafting. Craft. There we go. Okay, now I'm back to recording anyway. Yeah, so apparently these twigs, they don't count as kindlings. Who fucking knew about this paper? No, but I could make a torch out of it. I'm just gonna forget about the fire and I'm gonna deal with the hypothermia. Cause, I gotta get going soon anyway, so I don't really care if I die seeking a fucking warrior's death or something. I'm worried about people hearing me now. There's another scary black guy. Scary black guy. I don't like it. We're gonna scavenge stuff real quick. Nothing, just more plastic. I guess I can take a plastic bag and put my tasty produce in there. You know, the tasty produce I plan on tricking people into eating because it's so tasty. And oh hey, a hardened spear. Too bad I can't make a fire. That would be a nice recipe to have if I had the time. I wonder if just finding the recipe adds it to your book, or if you need oh man, I am really slow right now. Fuck. If anything finds me, I'm dead. Do I like... I'm not missing shoes. I'm just really, really cold. I wish I knew how to make kindling. I mean, I guess I can look at my recipes real quick for that, since it's gonna be hell to get all the way to wherever that city is if I'm moving this slow. Tools, it'd be in Misk, I probably. Marsh resources, rags, patchwork hide, scraps. No, it's not gonna. You know, can I just not make kindling, or? Yeah, so the campfire, to make an unlit campfire, you need, well, that's just lit. Flame source and kindling. No, I want just unlit fire. How to make unlit fire? I know how to start a fire without any 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 kind of lighter or anything apparently, but I don't know how to make the unlit fire to begin with. I don't know what to do there. I guess if anyone has played this game already and has gotten this far into the video, tell me what's up there. Because I have the kindling and everything. That wasn't the problem. The problem is I don't know how to make an unlit fire. Whatever. Let's get up to these houses here. I'm gonna hang out in a shed. No. I want warmth. Shelter. That's a lot of shelter. That's not a lot of. That's barely any shelter. That's the most shelter I can get here. I'm just gonna rest for a little bit and see if my temperature increases. No, it didn't. Fuck. Um, this is growing frustrating. All right, back into the woods real quick. Um, there's a lot of tracks over there. I don't like it. End the turn because I don't have any moves left this turn. And we're going to, real quick, use the forest here. How do I make a fire? Fucking hell. Just give me a minute. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, no, I'm a fucking idiot. That's the problem. It's not. I'm mixing up flame source with campfire. Idiot. So I don't actually need fucking fires. I need just flame source. Yeah, medium fire fuel, flame source, kindling. Yeah. So which is medium? Is this medium? Kindling. And then where's my lighter? I guess trapping skill maybe. Yep, that's small fire. I want big fire. Where's my lighter? Please tell me I didn't just leave it somewhere. Oh boy. I did, didn't I? I probably left it when my bag wait, different pages? No. I probably left it when my bag broke. Cause I'm an idiot. Alright. Can I start a fire with that? No, I can't start a well, I can make a spear with that. That's not what I need right now. I guess I'm just gonna have to make a small fire with my trapping skill here. Confirm. Yep, made a small fire. Which woods has the most shelter? This one has the most shelter. Let's just wait for a little bit. Yeah. On the turn. My hypothermia is slightly increasing. I just rip. You kidding me? That fire lasted one turn. Maybe I just needed to add more fuel to it. Okay, just try one more time. That's okay. I got the hang of it now. I just need the twigs and the trapping skill, and it'll all be dandy. Yeah, there we go. Now how do I add fuel to a campfire? Use no. Let's try crafting with it. Craft that with these. Yes. Now we have a real campfire. Good. Can we make a fucking bonfire? No, of course not. What if I add this? Next possible item. No. Okay. No, let's just wait a turn and see if our campfire is still there. Yeah, I guess I can rest here for a little bit with my lit campfire. There we go. I'm feeling very accomplished right now. And now I'm back to hypothermia. Fuck. Alright, it's okay. I could just make another one while we're waiting for the sun to rise here. Yeah, fine. Fine. You got trapping skill, infinity trapping skill, and infinity twigs, because we're in the middle of the woods. Yeah? I'll move that campfire up there. Make a big old fire. We got 2 fires now. We actually have 2. I don't know how that worked out, but we now have 2 fires and a lot of ashes. Yeah, we're fine. Just rest till the day. And yeah, now we can go. Okay. And we're not super slow anymore. We're just moderately slow. Okay. How close are we to that thing? We're actually really close. I think we might be heading up on that village. Don't go backwards. Heading up on that village I remember soon. Oh, and a shed. Cool. Let's look at that shed there. No, it's a mobile home. God dang it. That's fine. We got a crowbar. We might get something. Pot. Sleeping bag! Dude, yes, that's something that we need very badly in this situation. Cool, and it's a small one, too. How's my hoodie doing? 91% still. Another pocket knife, just in case. Backpack, you doing okay? Bag, what about my duffel bag? Yeah, everything on me is doing okay. What about these, papers? What are these? Scope, Gauss rifle, lockpicks. I'm gonna keep that recipe. And I don't know if I even have to, but still. Oh, we got some soda. I can drink that. Sure. Alright. Why did I keep a Blu-ray with me, by the way? I don't know, maybe I'll come across a TV someday. And I'll be very thankful. Right, there's what I'm looking for. No, not take it, use it. We're gonna get a drink, because we're very thirsty. There we go. Nice little brekkie. There's not been any reading in a while. I just noticed that. It's like half the point here. That, like, for the past 20 minutes I've been trying to light a fire. Big old forest. My hypothermia just went up, like, my cold just went up a whole lot. Who is that? That doesn't look like a normal raider. I'm gonna hide anyway for a minute. See who that is. Stranger. He has a club. He's watching. Oh, I'm spying on him, spying on me. Okay. Let's end the turn. Oh, well, he's got a friend now. Okay. So the reason I'm going slow is because I'm burdened over, I'm not sure how much I'm allowed to carry here. And I'm not sure what I don't actually need. I don't need these binoculars, but that's not exactly very much weight. Yeah, where does it show my weight? My weight continents. I don't know. It doesn't matter right this second. Okay, I guess those guys are friends. Okay. Let's try to sneak away, because I think these guys are raiders, and I don't want to fucking mess with them. Yeah. He's not coming at me. It's okay. Let's sneak on around. It's okay. Yeah, we're fine. Oh shoot, wrong option. Okay, there we go. Yeah, look at that. We escaped with our life. Now we can stop hiding, probably. And it's fucking dark. Grand. Right, well, I guess I'm sleeping right here, wherever this is. It's got a storage shed, crumbling office buildings. It'll be fine. Campsites. Never mind, none of those are habitable, so heck. I guess I can move over here. Uh-huh. And of course we're going to hide. Camps. This one, yes, it's a pretty good camp too. All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put our poisonous, horrible, tasty treats out in the open, so that anyone who comes here is gonna instinctively loot them, and then we'll go in for the kill and eat them while they're asleep. There we go. Now we get a nice room with a sleeping bag in it. Oh, it's an IT office. We got a nice cubicle with a sleeping bag in it. Yes, my temperature's going up. Good, good, good. That was a good sleep. Good sleep right there. Right, put that back. We're gonna pick up our poisonous berries again, which have been rotting in our pockets. Okay. And our sleeping bag. Now back on the road. It seems like those friends have moved on now. Oh, I can stop hiding now too. It's slowing me down. Okay, never mind. Now I'm even slower now that I've stopped hiding. Okay. Piles of rubble. Almost there. Almost there. Too bad I'm going so slow. Heck. Why am I going so slow? Oh, I'm overloaded now. What is even weighing me down? What's so heavy? These bullets? I guess I can drop everything and see what I can even take. I don't need this drop everything. Tarp, rags, shopping bag, these berries. Is it just the crowbar? Is the crowbar that heavy? Oh yeah, now I'm just struggling. Right? Backpack, shopping bag. Maybe I should keep the backpack and drop the duffel bag. Yeah, that's a little better. And I can barely keep this sleeping bag with me. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to drop everything apparently. That's okay. We're fine. Why am I... Oh, fuck. There he is. There's our friend. Our friend who looks like a looter. He had a box and everything. He's probably looting our stuff over there as we speak. Let's, there's no campgrounds that I can hide in right here. And I fucking lost my berries, so we're gonna wait a turn and see. No, he didn't eat the berries. That's okay. Berries are meant mostly for dogmen. As silly as that sounds. And other impulsive dudes, like those weird melon heads. Aw, heck. More struggle. Another day passes. And I'm gonna have to nap in this little suburb here. The Wound suburb. Camps. Yes, there are a couple. Which has the most shelter? This house has the most shelter. And we're going to want to put down our sleeping bag, of course. And make sure that we're hiding. Okay. Okay, sleep. Had trouble falling asleep. That's okay. I just want to know why my fucking encumbrance is so high. Struggling, blind, parched, shivering. I need food is one problem here. Okay. that down, pick it up. I guess this is going to be one where I go out with a little whimper, not a bang. That's okay. Looking for the woods here. Now I'm overloaded, so I have to drop my sleeping bag too. Oh, and my backpack. And my rags. And my binoculars. And my... Nope, don't need to drop my pocket tool. Drop my jacket. Drop my pants. My shoes. My amulet. No, I just can't carry anything now. Alright. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Just my body is too heavy. I've gained a lot of weight, starving to death. I guess I'll just die here. Thanks. Bye. Oh no, my painful blisters on my feet. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, come, raiders, please. No, they aren't gonna put me out of my misery. I cannot move. There's a forest so near that I could scavenge for food in. But still. I guess nothing left but to sit back and die on this hilltop. At least I'm warm for some reason. Hey, look, I'm starving. Too bad I can't move. This is a poor video game design decision. Yeah, no, taking all of my clothes off does nothing. I mean, I might as well take my shoes off because I got those painful blisters on my feet for some reason. I have no wounds anymore, at least, other than my blisters. Can I eat my shoes? I'm gonna spend all night out here. Oh, for a second there, I thought one or more creatures have approached but do not see me here? Oh, fuck. Engage from afar, because I'm sneaking, and now try to do a sneaky retreat. Darn! I thought that it would let me move a tile from that. But nope. Well, time to sleep out in the middle of nowhere and hope I freeze to death in the night. I hear it's a lot like being drunk or something. That's not true. I'm just tired. I wanna go to bed now. I just wanna go to bed and forget this. Oh, look, I'm dead. Well, if I didn't get so hungry that I could no longer move, probably would have gone a lot better. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I can't put any ending words, unlike other games like Cataclysm, where you die often. Yeah, well, I mean, I made it in an hour and a half, so that's pretty good, I guess. I didn't get eaten by dogmen. Got to fight a robot. Sure. I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna go set this to upload, and then I'm going to sleep.